Well, it is nearly 2022, but more than a year after the 2020 election, debate still rages about the fairness of the electoral process. And now Pennsylvania Republicans have hired a firm to conduct an audit of the Commonwealth's results, and a battle over that possibility is playing out in court. Tonight, our Ethan Kibbe is joining us with more on the issue. Ethan, specifically on ads running in our area, calling this election into question. What did you find out?
Eva, you might have seen ads, well, like these ones. Right behind me here, they're from a group called Audit the Vote PA, and it's a 15-second spot. You'll see it every now and again, and it makes the claim that there are election abnormalities, anomalies they call them, in nearly every Pennsylvania county. So I took their claims about Erie County to our local officials who ran the 2020 election, and I made them answer to the allegations. As allegations continue to swirl about the 2020 election, local election officials say they're frustrated, but they have nothing to hide.
They're looking in the rearview mirror, trying to attempt to find something there that just isn't there.
Carl Anderson chaired the Board of Elections in 2020, and Mary Rennie chairs it now. Both say the claims from Audit the Vote PA are little more than nonsense.
It's a little bit like having your neighbor go through your garbage, pick out your grocery lists from the last few months and writing evidence across the top of it.
Among the anomalies listed by Audit the Vote PA are more than 18,000 first-time voters and more than 1,200 duplicate registrations. Local election officials say those numbers are accurate, but they're not evidence of fraud. By doing what I just did, just moving across the street, I've now changed precincts, and if I wanted to vote here, I'd have to show ID, and I'd be considered a first-time voter. Also on the list, more than 200 mail-in ballots that were sent out of state. Rennie says those go to people like college students or military members, and 223 is actually a low number.
I'm surprised it wasn't even more than that. I think it probably was less because of the pandemic in 2020. People were staying put.
Anderson says, if anything, Erie County's results show fairness, because although President Biden narrowly won, his party in general didn't fare well.
In the 2020 election, the Republicans won pretty much across the board in Erie County, except for Trump.
So as a possible audit looms, Anderson says he's not concerned, but he thinks it's a waste and it can undermine the democratic process.
We know how to handle our own business. We did handle our own business, and we did that on behalf of the voters of Erie County, and we did it quite well, and I'm very proud of that.
And Eva, I've spoken with a lot of people about this issue, both during last year's election and now working on this piece. And it is the rare example of bipartisanship in this day and age, regardless of political party. Everybody on that Board of Elections pretty quick to say, yeah, what we did here was fair and square by the book. Now, we did everything we could to get a hold of the people leading Audit the Vote PA. We bought this. It's a copy of their articles of incorporation. That led us to a lawyer in the Philadelphia area. We called him. He declined to answer any of our questions. We also emailed them. We reached out through the message link on their page. We even gave them a small donation because we were trying to get more information. That gave us a phone number, but that was also a dead end. Could just leave a message. So we're still hoping to hear back from them. It's been more than a week and a half, though. Who knows? For now, though, Ethan Kibbe, Erie News Now.